everyone, John Chow here from johnchow.com, and welcome to Driving with John Chow. A couple of days ago, I posted a screenshot on my Facebook page as well as my blog showing the school tuition for Sally's 2017 to 2018 school year. Sally is going to a private school, one of the top 50 private schools in America, and the tuition for grade 6 is almost $30,000. So naturally that got quite a few comments and feedback ranging from "you're a great dad for doing this for your kid," blah blah blah, to somewhat negative. And one comment in particular stood out, and I want to answer it because I think there's a good lesson in it. And it was from a reader who was questioning, I guess, my decision, to spend $30,000 for grade 6, basically. His rationale, I guess, was he thinks that I may be doing my daughter a disservice by basically spoiling her, giving her things on a silver platter, that kind of stuff. And I can understand where it's coming from. But I want to answer this because I think there's a little incorrect way of thinking, so to speak. Let's tackle the spoiling part out of the way first. We all hear stories about, rich people spoiling their kids rotten, that kind of stuff. But I don't think providing a great education for your kids is spoiling them. I just don't. I think, education is one of the things that, the public school system or any society provides for the young ones. Education is fundamental. So I don't think giving your kid the best education is spoiling your kids. Okay, feeding them ice cream every single day, yeah, that could be spoiling your kids. But education, no, I don't agree with that at all. Now, the other thing that the commenter hinted at, other than I may be, spoiling Sally, was that by giving her the education, all this stuff, he says I'm sort of maybe like denying her the, I guess the experience of going from rags to riches. Basically, and the comment was that he says that, or he feels that, America's entrepreneur, the movers and shakers of today, the big titans of industry, all came from nothing. He says, I came from nothing, and therefore, by giving her everything, education, that kind of stuff, I'm not giving her that experience of that, basically. And I suppose it sounds good, but in actuality, in real life, it's not the case. In fact, stories like mine, someone coming from mainland China with nothing and become a success. My story is the exception. It is not the rule. In fact, the majority, pretty much all of America's movers and shakers today, they all came from successful families. Bill Gates, his parents were lawyers who sent him to one of the top 50 private schools in America, Lakeside School in Seattle. That school was among the first school ever to get a computer in the school. And that's what got Bill Gates his start with computers. Had Bill not gone to that school, that very prestigious school, there may be no Microsoft today. And after that school, his parents sent him to Harvard. Right? Another example, Michael Dell. He came from a family of lawyers as well. He was going to be a lawyer, right? But just somewhere along the way, he decided to start a computer company instead. Mark Zuckerberg also came from a successful family who sent him to Harvard as well. Elon Musk, when Elon was in South Africa as a kid, his parents had a private plane. Right? So, my kind of story where it came from nothing, totally the exception. It is not the rule. The majority of successful entrepreneurs today came from successful family. And this is why we have the saying, success breeds success. It's simple. If you look at anyone, pretty much everybody on the Forbes 500 list or Forbes 400 list, yeah, and you look at the background, you're going to find out that the majority of them are from successful family. Now, I suppose if you look at it from the, I guess, the net worth now, like if you look at Bill Gates' net worth now, like $80 billion, and you can see that, yeah, compared to where he came from, you can say, yeah, I came from a broke family. I mean, they were only millionaires. I mean, let's just face it. I mean, the interest on Bill Gates' money can make what a lawyer, just like 1 hour, can probably make what a lawyer can make an entire year or a lifetime, for all I know, right? So I suppose you look at it that way, you can say, yeah, I came from a very poor background. But come on, we kind of know better. If you remove billionaire standards from, the criteria, it's pretty safe to say that by any other measurement, they came from successful families, right? So, because success breeds success. And that is really a key point. Success breeds success. This is why the rich get richer. And this is also why, one reason why success breeds success. Successful families will make sure that their kids and whatever have the tools, the education, so they can continue on to success and get into bigger and better things, right? And that is one of the reasons why I'm sending Sally to one of the top 50 private schools in America, all right? For privacy reasons, I won't tell the name of the school, but, it's a really, really good school, hence the cost of it, $30,000 for grade 6. Oh, geez. But even though it costs that much, here's the thing. I will not lose money on this. I will not lose money on this. I will actually be making money on this, and here's why. You may have, in the past, I talked about why I attend masterminds and why I pay tens of thousands of dollars to attend these mastermind events. It's because I don't lose money on them. The contacts I make at these events always pay for itself. So Sally is going to a school where all the other students, they pay the same tuition. So therefore, they all have parents who pay the same tuition. They are from successful families. So Sally is going to make friends at this school, and they're going to get to know each other, and they're going to have sleepovers and stuff. And that means that eventually I will get to know these parents. And believe me, the return on that is going to be much, much higher than the $30K a year that's going to cost me for tuition, right? So just, I guess the theme of this whole little thing is success breeds success. And that explains my rationale for doing this. I don't think I'm spoiling my kid by providing her with the best education. I don't think that's spoiling them at all. And I think it is, my duty as a father to ensure that she gets the best leg up and the best opportunities available, because, that's what my dad provided me. That's what the reason my parents, they worked so hard to bring their family to North America so I can have a better life. And I'm just passing that down to the future generation. So, hope that explains things. Thank you very much for listening to my little ramblings here. Give me a thumbs up if you like that. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.